Hey guys, what's up? So E3 2013 is now officially over. Well, the press conferences anyway. Um, and I took off of work to watch most of it. Unfortunately, I fell asleep halfway through the PS3 thing. It was a taxing day yesterday, so kind of missed some of it. But I caught up after work today, so I'm all caught up, obviously. So first off, though, I'm gonna do a separate. I'll do my Microsoft review, and then in a different review, I'll do the Sony. And for EA and Ubisoft, I'm gonna just do a written one. So if you want that, you can go step over to my blog. And if you watch the Sony one after this, I'll probably say the same intro. So I apologize if you hear this twice. Um, anyway, so Microsoft E3. Where do I start? Well, I'm going to talk about the games first, then I'll get into the whole console debacle. So they opened with Metal Gear Solid, which to me kind of looked like Red Dead, but with tanks, which I thought was pretty funny. The trailer to me wasn't that impressive. I just thought it was like a not very engaging trailer. Um, it is open world. The graphics look good on it. But for me, I'm not really into Metal Gear Solid, and I thought it was kind of weird that they opened with Metal Gear Solid for the Microsoft conference. Although most of E3 they opened with weird games that I wouldn't have chosen to open with. Oh, look, my cat's in the frame. um, let's see. Um, so, I'm just going to go in order of what. And no, I'll come back to that. So the next is the World of Tanks, which is for Xbox Gold users. Xbox, yeah, Gold members. Um, Apparently, it's a PC game. I've never heard of it. Uh, I'll probably play it because it's free, but honestly, don't really give two craps about blowing things up. You can do that in almost every game. So moving on. Max: The Curse of the Brotherhood. Well, we saw that very briefly. It was a short little trailer. I think it was an arcade game. It kind of reminded me of Pixar, like the animations and stuff. I need to look more into the game to actually come up with any valid opinion on it, but it's pretty cool. They also announced Dark Souls 2, which that was a short minute trailer. Microsoft was just popping off the video game trailers and stuff during this conference. Which to me, I wish they would have done like longer drawn out trailers of stuff and then like left little ones for later or something like that, because you don't really get much out of a minute trailer. You don't really get to feel how the game is. It's just kind of like, hey, it's coming, and then that's all you get. So the newest IP for Xbox One will be Rise, Son of Rome. So that looks pretty amazing, gotta say. The graphics on there look pretty. Graphics look dope. I don't know if I want to use it to describe things, but it was pretty cool. The opening scene where they got off the ship and they were attacking Saving Private Ryan, but with Roman times, it was pretty. It's pretty cool. Although there was a lot of QTEs, so people were saying, "Oh, it's like God of War," blah blah blah. But like, so. I'm not a big QTE person, but hopefully the whole gameplay isn't like that, because that's what it kind of seemed like from that trailer, because you didn't really see any actual swishing, you just saw the actions to come up. The thing that's cool about this game is that it actually takes the battles that you participate in actually took place in history, so it's kind of cool to like base a game off of real facts. I'm sure some things will be drawn out just like movies or even fiction books, but it'll be cool. And it looks pretty violent. So who doesn't like that? And gory. Don't look at me, cat. What do you want? What do you want? That's Lily, for those of you who give a shit. The big surprise I don't think anyone was expecting was Killer Instincts is coming out. It seems to be an exclusive for Xbox One. So that looks pretty. That looks pretty cool. What else? brain fart. Oh, producers. So the producers of Ratchet and Clank and Spyro are coming over to Xbox One, which I think is kind of weird, to make a game called Sunset Overdrive, which looked like a parkour like game. I don't know. It looks pretty neat. The graphics were pretty unique, but they were also very similar to the Ratchet and Clank style. But I'm a fan of Ratchet and Clank, so I'd be willing to give this game a try, but I don't know really too much about it yet, and if it definitely would not be a day one purchase. Forza 5. I know I love Forza. So the cars look pretty freaking amazing. Like that trailer they showed was pretty cool. I know everyone bashed the Drivatar thing, but then what was that other game in the other conference? Well, somewhere in my notes that I don't want to find right now. They called it their Drive Train. Oh my god, I have so many notes. Well, anyway, everyone has their equivalent of what they want to call their behavioral or, smart driver in their games now. So Drivatar is the latest for Forza, and apparently you can it recreates your driving style, and then your car can race when your Xbox is off. So you can go to work, your car will be sort of like an AI in other people's games. Then you come back from work, and then you have points. So it kind of sounds cool, actually. I know some people were like, "Why would I want to play a game when it's off?" But to me, it's cool if it mimics your driving style. And if you're the way that I'm picturing it is if I was playing, and my friend was offline, and his AI or his Drivatar was in my game, I think that would be pretty freaking awesome. And I was racing against him, but not really racing against him, or her. I think it'd be pretty cool. Minecraft is coming as an Xbox One exclusive. Never really played that, and not to mention the graphics are so I know it's not a graphic type of game, but Quantum Break. The show. Well, I don't watch a show, so I could give two shits. And to me, every time someone tries to make a TV or a video game off a TV show or a movie, just never is good. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, and then they had that little teaser for D4. What the fuck was that? It was a minute of everyone being huh? To me, it looked kind of like Scanner Darkly, that movie, the way that the style was in. But like I said, a minute really can't. 30 seconds to a minute isn't really going to tell me much about a game. Project Spark, that kind of looked like it was the Xbox version of Little Big Planet. But it was cool how you could use the Kinect to build the landscapes and kind of place things here and there. So I liked all the people saying the Pet Rock game. That was pretty funny because the demo they made a rock into it, had a brain and stuff like that, and you made it into a man and then a mech. It was pretty funny. Another thing I noticed with E3 this year is the trend to use another device, a second screen. To me, that's a pain in the ass. I thought we want everything combined into one thing, not oh, here's my Xbox controller, and then there's my Kinect, and then here's my smartphone for my freaking Xbox Glass thing, or Smart Glass. So it's just and I know, or just with tablets, other games had that too, not just Microsoft. So, I don't know. I just wasn't. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I mean, it feels cool in concept, but the fact that you have to control several devices at once is just seems like more work than it's worth. The big announcement that everyone was excited about was a partnership with Twitch, so all your games can be recorded and then you can upload them online. I'm pretty excited about this because there's always that time when you do some crazy move or you see some random glitch. Damn, I wish I had a video of that so I could show people. Otherwise, they would never believe you. This one time in Left 4 Dead 2, we got these random German weapons, even though I was a US player and my friend was a UK player, so we were it was just some weird bug where we got switchblades and shit in Left 4 Dead 2. You can read about it in my blog, it's way back there, but that would be cool to have a video, something to record it, so I can upload it onto YouTube and things like that. So I'm just going to skip the other notes, going back to the console stuff. Dead Rising 3. For one, that demo had way too many zombies. I like zombie games. I enjoy playing them. I like when you get surrounded, but there's a point. Like if you're going through the game and there's just so many freaking zombies around you, then it's not fun. It's like a hassle. Um, the thing that I thought was cool was when you got to go in the car and run over the zombies. That's like one of my like dreams of playing in a zombie game. But I gotta say I can't. If their save structure is the same, it's just. Ugh. I just didn't like the other two. Again, you can use smart glass integration with this. Same with Witcher 3. It comes with Connect and smart glass. I didn't really write too much about Witcher 3. Sorry. I'm thinking about my last page of notes. Oh, yeah, then they revealed Battlefield 4, and then it didn't work. What was with E3 this year? No, there was like a glitch in everyone's presentation. I think, so Battlefield 4, the Assassin's Creed, and what was the one where the guy walked off the stage? I think there was an EA game or something. I can't even remember which one. But he like walked up and he was like, "Forget this," and everyone was like, "Wow." Maybe it was Battlefield 4. I can't even remember. No, it wasn't. I think it was an EA one. But yeah, what's with the freaking everything crashing? Anyway, you think after all this great technology that we're spending $500 on and $80 games and all this other shit, that you get your shit together at fucking E3 or test shit out before you do it. Apparently they do that, but it didn't seem like it from the way that shit was run. The EA and their freaking mics. Anyway, Battlefield 4, so it looked really cool, like the water and I'm getting like the multiplayer and the other thing mixed up, but the gameplay did look neat. I'm not really a fan of the Battlefield games. I'm not really like an FPS like war game kind of shooter girl, so I didn't really write many notes on it, so I'm not going to talk about it. And then Xbox announced their like new gaming studio or developer or whatever. And it was Black Tusk, and they literally showed like nothing. I mean, the trailer looked cool. It was just like a cityscape, but it was really like nothing. Oh, and Halo 5. Everyone was very excited about Halo 5. So that didn't show. That kind of surprised me because it was like a guy in a cloak, and my friend and I were watching. We're like, "What is that? What is that? Is it Halo? No, it's in a cloak." We weren't sure, and then all of a sudden he revealed him as Master Chief, and we were all like, "Yeah!" And everyone was very excited. So that'll be cool. Now to get to the console part. So, I think Xbox One is going to have a rough, especially with PS3 offered, which I'll cover in the other one. But not to mention it's more expensive and they have more restrictions, and you have to be online for Xbox One. It's going to be hard for them to upsell PlayStation 4. Personally, I think. I mean, I'm always going to be. I mean, half my games and friends are on Xbox, so I'll probably still buy it. I probably won't buy it the day of release. I might buy PS4 the day of release because it's cheaper and you get more shit with it. But we'll see. I'm going to totally get both consoles. But, so it's $500 in the US or $499. Sorry, plus tax. And then in the UK it's $429 or £429. I know all the UK people are fucking pissed because it's actually like $100 more in like US dollars. Which I agree is kind of ridiculous or penalized for being in the UK. It must be some region thing or something. Who knows? What else? Oh, so apparently all the games are in 60 frames per second. At least that's what it seemed like from when they were showing, which to me is pretty cool because normal video is 20 or 30 frames per second. So to up the frames per second will be pretty interesting. Something that is pretty cool, and I think Xbox is trying to attempt to get to be like PS or Sony PlayStation, is they now have 2 free games with your Xbox Gold membership. So starting July 1st, you get 2 games. Although the games that they're releasing are games that have been out for like 5 years for the first round, but hopefully they'll get better as time goes on. But hey, at least we're trying there. So, and they don't have the friend cap anymore, which like, I mean, I always have to delete friends. Currently have 98 friends. So because of my blog and stuff, I like meeting new friends, even though I only played like the same 2 people. So if you're online, you ever want to play something, you see me online, please hit me up, Silk Spectre. I'll put it in the little description below if you guys want to hit me up there and add me, since we won't have friend restrictions soon. Yay! What was the other thing that I missed and I skipped over? I said that. Oh yeah, the Crimson Dragon game. I skipped over that in my notes. Didn't have any sound, poor game. I felt really bad for those developers. I should actually go back and watch that. The new Xbox console, like when they showed it, it doesn't really look similar to me. It looks, I mean, we kind of already saw that at the other reveal, but it doesn't look that different. And then I also left out Titanfall, but that game didn't impress me. It seemed like Transformers almost to me. I don't know. So, I mean, yeah, the always online thing. I mean, I knew they weren't going to address the used games thing or the always online thing. So, we'll see. I bet they'll change it before the release, because with Sony's offering and their offering, there's a big gap. So I think more people might lean towards PlayStation because it's cheaper and you kind of don't have as many like rules and restrictions on it as you do for the Xbox One. But the one thing that I was thinking of is that maybe the Xbox One will have more exclusives for bigger titles, because they have that restriction where you have to pay a fee, or that, I guess it's not a fee, but you can't really play too many used games. So, you know, like you can only borrow, like I can lend it to you, but that's it. I can't lend it to anyone else. So I think maybe that's an incentive for publishers to go there just to make more money. But I like to think it's not always about the money. It's about bringing cool games, but you never know. Alright, so I've blabbed on for 17 fucking minutes already, Jesus Christ. So let me know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts, and please tune in to my Sony review, which I'm going to record right after this. And please visit my blog to read the EA and the Ubisoft conference notes that I'm going to write out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.